If you're concerned about a coming global recession, turns out you're not alone. New reports coming out, linked in the description below. There's a 98% chance of a global recession that research firms are warning about. Now, they've been warning about this for quite some time. I've got articles linked that are dated back to September of 2022, since everything has been falling apart. But now, more information coming out on these is they're saying a global recession is on the horizon. Now, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. We've got record high inflation, interest rates are increasing, and it's not just the United States. This is being felt around the globe. And they're saying to brace yourselves for what is going to be coming. Now, I want to give you guys the latest. And yes, I am live. I see we've got a couple people on right now. Let me know if you can hear me and see me okay in the comments. I see Virginia is on. We've got Eric, Tony, Tanya, sorry, Darrell is on. Let me know if you guys can hear me and see me okay. I can see you. They said yes, says Daryl. Excellent. Awesome. Okay, everyone's hopping on. And again, just want to give you guys the latest updates on what's happening with our economy, so that way you're aware of what's unfolding as we're getting new warnings of a global recession. And as I mentioned, these are linked in the description below, coming out from today. But I also have one I'm going to be referencing that actually came out about 6 months ago. And they're saying 98% chance of a global recession, not just a US recession, but this is going to be hitting the entire globe. So I want to make sure that you guys brace yourselves. Now, also, I'm taking a look right now at inflation, monetary policy, Federal Reserve systems, and the trends. And right now, the trend is just skyrocketing upward for searches and concerns about the state of our economy and a recession. So I want to let you guys know, if you're concerned about this, you are not alone. Right now, everyone is wondering what in the world is going on with our economy. And actually, I'm going to be doing a report for you that came out just a little bit about 2 weeks ago, not quite 2 weeks ago. We actually heard Senator Joe Manchin come out and say that he will not support Joe Biden for another campaign run, that they do not see eye to eye. He said whoever runs, regardless of if it's Trump or Biden, he will support whoever is going to do a good job for the economy and the American people. And right now, he's saying he is not happy. He said the bottom line is we can do better. I'm going to get you guys some more updates on that, some video footage so you can see it for yourself. But people are not approving of Biden. My last live that I did, I had people just ragging on him. Let me know if you agree or not. Would you support Biden for another run, or do you think we need somebody else? How do you feel about the state of the economy? I know inflation is just out of control. Do you blame Biden for this, or do you think it's not his fault? Well, right now also, we're hearing, though, that regardless of whose fault it is or what you think, brace yourselves for what's coming. The article coming out today says inflation is testing a global economy, not just the U.S. Now, this global economy has weathered COVID-19, a Ukrainian war. World leaders, though, are saying that the economy has proven itself resilient, but they're wondering, are we going to be going wrong here very soon? Are things going to be falling apart with the way things are going? Now, I'm going to give you guys the latest details. Again, linked in the description below. And if you appreciate the updates, if you're with me live, I see we got about 200 people. Don't forget, smash the like button with me if you appreciate the content, and also subscribe to stay up to date. And also shout out to the new members for the channel. I've got the Ram fans, the Ram family, and the Ram royalty, and I've already responded to some of you in there. I'm going to continue to give you guys information as you need it, and also help me pick some of the topics that you're concerned about. If you're interested in what's happening with the recession, Social Security, stimulus checks, child tax credits, you guys just go ahead and let me know. I'm going to be referencing the entire community, but I'm going to also make sure that those that are members will be heard as well. So that's just a new feature. It doesn't affect anybody if you can't join. I understand there's a lot of people with financial circumstances. Things are tough right now. But for those that are a part of that, I'm going to make sure that you can get extra information that you need specifically met for your situation. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Now, let's go ahead and dive right into this article and get you caught up on the latest. And yes, I see the comments rolling in. Let's see here. No, says somebody. No, we need someone else. They don't want Biden. I will not support Biden. Who would have thought? Someone new, not old or recycled, says Charles. Linda says no. Same. One, not him. Man, everybody is saying no. Moses says, yeah, no Biden. No, I don't support Biden either. Man, is there anybody that does support Biden? You know what? I'm going to do a poll on the channel and see if there's anybody that still supports Biden. Seems like everybody's turning against him, even his own party. So we will see what's going to be unfolding here. No, I don't support him. Definitely not Trump, says Doors of Perception. Will stimulus help our country? No. Everybody is saying no. Hey, Steve. Hey, how's it going, Gail? never supported him, didn't feel good about him at all. Just running. I've always felt something wasn't right with this guy. Hello, how are you? I'm doing great. Okay, people are saying no, they do not like the way things are going with Biden. We're going to see, because those elections are just a year away, and it looks like most people, and I've seen the reports saying 30% of people are only ones that approve of him. The vast majority, 3 out of 4 people, disapprove of what's going on. If it's Biden versus Trump, we all lose no matter who wins, says Donald Duncan. I feel like Mr. Biden is struggling with the presidential responsibilities and is possibly getting help from behind the scenes, says Jeanette. Very possible. And they're not doing a good job either. Mary Jane says, Steve Ram, are you single? No, I am taken. Steve, why don't you run, says Sue. Sue, you know what? Let's run. Ram Chalada 2024. What do you think? Let's do it. We need a new president. I can see you, Steve, says Charlene. Excellent. 2024, Bernie Sanders. I will be voting for Trump. It's not Biden's fault. We need Trump, no Biden. No, Manchin would back Mickey Mouse. You know what? A lot of people have suggested that maybe Manchin is going to be doing a run himself. Maybe that's why he's starting to bash Biden. We will see. But regardless, it looks like things are not looking too great for our economy. We will see. I will keep you guys up to date. Steven saying Trump 2024. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and dive right in and get you caught up on the latest that's happening right now with the recession, our economy, and inflation. So there is a 98% chance of a global recession. This research firm is warning. And again, this has been going on for 6 months now, but more articles coming out on this, both of them, the one from today and from before, linked in the description below. Warning lights are flashing in a global economy with high inflation, drastic rate hikes, and the war that's happening in Ukraine that's taking a toll on a global economy. There is currently a 98.1% chance of a global recession, according to the probability model run by Ned Davis's research. The only other times that recession models have shown it to be this high of a chance was during the severe economic downturns in 2020 and 2008. And both of those were pretty devastating for our economy. So you guys, they're saying that there's a good chance this is going to be happening again as well. Now, this indicates that the risk of a severe global recession is rising for some time in 2023. As the central banks ramp up their efforts to get inflation under control, economists and investors are growing gloomier. 7 out of 10 economists surveyed by the World Economic Forum consider a global recession at least somewhat likely, according to reports published Wednesday. Economists dialed back their forecasts for growth and expect inflation-adjusted wages to keep falling the rest of the year and next. Given surging food and energy prices, there are concerns that the high cost of living could lead to pockets of unrest. 79% of economists surveyed by the World Economic Forum expect rising prices to trigger social unrest in low-income countries compared to 20% expectation in higher-income economies. So they're saying this is not only going to be rocking the United States, but it will countries across the nation. And those that are lower income, they're going to be feeling it the most. And I know here in the United States, even our low-income individuals, a lot of those on the fixed income benefits like Social Security, collecting Medicare, our veterans, the disabled, they're feeling it. And they've got fixed incomes as inflation continues to increase. And they're saying it's come down to 5%. But keep in mind, they want it at 2%. So it's literally still more than double where they want it to be. And they're saying the core inflation, the reports that are coming out are showing we're still having increases slowly. So it's not as drastic and as fast as before, but it's still increasing. And those on fixed benefits and the low income are going to be feeling it. So they're saying brace yourselves. More is on the horizon. Investors are also getting more concerned with the Dow Jones Industrial Average sinking to bear markets and for the first time as bad as back in 2020. Our central case is a hard landing by the end of 2023, they're saying. I will be stunned if we don't have a recession during 2023. Even Federal Reserve officials have conceded there is a growing risk of downturn. Still, there are clearly bright spots, especially in the United States, which is the world's largest economy. So they're saying, be glad that you're in the United States because we're the biggest economy there is in the globe. And I know a lot of people have actually been wondering what's happening because the recession that we're feeling, or the pullback, the inflation, the issues that we're having is not just our country, but it's globally. But a lot of people make the argument the reason why that's happening is because our economy is so big that it has a dominoes effect on the rest of them as well. So when we have inflation, the others will have inflation, and even more severe than us because we are the economic superpower. The U.S. jobs market remains historically strong, with unemployment rates sitting near the lowest since 1969. Consumers continue to spend money, and corporate profits are sturdy. And this is actually one of the arguments against more stimulus checks right now, as they're saying inflation is hot, interest rates are going up, it's hurting our economy. A lot of people are breaking, banks are breaking. However, here's the thing: the unemployment is still pretty low, and also they're saying that the employment rates are near their lowest. The job markets remain historically strong. So once we see those break, that could be the tipping point that puts us into concern for Congress and the Federal Reserve, where they would start considering those stimulus checks. And a lot of people are saying if a recession hits, expect massive layoffs, unemployment, things to slow down, people to stop spending money, the circulation begins to slow down, and as a result, jobs will be lost. And as the unemployment rate goes up and we see the jobs reports start to hurt, that is when likely we could see things start to pivot. And they're saying this is very much a possibility right now. Now, there are also hopes that the worst U.S. inflation in 40 years will cool off in the coming months in 2023 as supply catches up with demand. But we will see, you guys. We do not have conclusive evidence that the U.S. is currently in a recession. The researchers wrote, but they're saying 98.1% chance that there will be here very soon. Now, let me know your thoughts. If we are not currently in a recession, man, it seems like we're going to be hitting one here. And they're also saying things are going to be getting significantly worse. So we will see. I will keep you guys up to date. Now, in addition to that, you guys, I'm going to keep you up to date on stimulus, Social Security, all the stuff going on here. But let me see if there's any questions for anybody that has any concerns about what's going on. As you guys know, I will keep you guys up to date on everything that's taking place. We've got the relief roadmap where I have access to all of the stimulus checks on every level, states, cities, and counties, so you can know what's taking place. Also, in addition to that, I've got the membership area now where you can get more direct contact with me to get information that you might need. So I'll keep you guys up to date on everything, because anything that can help out right now, I want to make sure that you guys get it, because it seems like Congress has forgotten a lot of their promises. So I want to make sure that I can do my best to get you guys what you need. So let me see if there's any comments here that I can help out with. Let's see here. Joe says, thanks for the reality check, Steve. You are welcome. Crazy French says 2024 Trump. Irene, even before his time in the White House, he couldn't do much right. Jane says, ha, ha, ha. Mary Jane, what's wrong with you? I think you are on the wrong channel. I'm not sure what's going on. People are fighting in the comments. Will we be getting stimulus checks, says Virgil. Virgil, federal level checks for the pandemic doesn't look like it, even though we were promised a fourth federal level stimulus check of $2,000. However, we could get one from a recession. We're hearing if there's an economic pullback on a federal level, I'll keep you up to date. Now, we still have $400 billion of leftover funds, but in the debt ceiling negotiations going on right now, they're talking about rescinding those funds, pulling them back. So we're going to be seeing what happens. But on state, city, and county levels, yes, there are checks going out across the nation. There's at least 25 different ones that I know of in California. There's some that have gone out in Texas, some in Florida, several in Georgia. I'll keep you up to date so you can know as those roll out. There's still funding available in different states and counties around the nation. I'll keep you up to date. Do you think that we will get into a depression, says Scarlett? Scarlett, it's possible. We will see. I'll keep you guys up to date. My bank account says that we are in a recession, says Charlene. Yeah, a lot of people's. Now, in addition to that, the historic definition of a recession has been 2 consecutive quarters of GDP pullback, which we've already seen, but they're saying we're not in a recession. So that's kind of interesting. Jeanette says, keep up the good work, or Janet says that. Thank you, Janet. Appreciate it. Do I have to take all of my money out of the bank, says Virginia? No, you don't have to. Virginia, I think if you bank with a bigger bank, and as long as you keep $250,000 in your account or less, if you have more than that, get 2 different banks, get different accounts, Don't keep them over that amount because that is how much is backed by the FDIC. I hear you and to you bye, says Vince. All right, I'll see you later, Vince. Do you think that we will go into a depression? She asks again. All right, so answered that one. Thank you for all that you do, keeping us informed. You are so welcome. Biden and Trump are too old, says Charlene. Charlene, who should we have run then if they're too old? Let me know your thoughts. I think that the age limit for somebody to run for president is 35, if I remember correctly. Let me know if you remember. Actually, I can Google search it for you guys. We can see how old do you need to be president. Age for president. Is there age restriction? Oh, it just says that Biden is 80 years old. Age limit for president, 35. Yes. All right. So you got to be 35 years old and at least a resident in the United States for 14 years, and you need to be born in the United States. Who was the youngest president? Youngest president ever? The youngest president ever was John F. Kennedy, who was 43 years old. The oldest person that has ever been the president is Joe Biden, who was inaugurated at age 78. Wow. So JFK was 43 when he became the president of the United States. Interesting. Yeah. So let me know who you think should be the president. How old should they be? Is 78, 82 old? Steve, you need to run for president, says Virgil. Virgil, I will need a running mate. I don't know. Politics is a mess. I don't mind having being able to report to you guys what's going on and having an opinion about everything. But man, like politics is just, it's savage, man. I would need a strong VP. I need somebody that's ruthless. Let me know if you're up for it, Virgil. Yes, Joe and Donald are too old. Ron, all the way. Ron DeSantis. All right, so we have somebody saying Ron DeSantis. Let me know if you guys would go for Ron DeSantis over Donald Trump. Actually, can I do a poll in here? I think there's a way I can do a poll here. Engage with your audience. I've never done this before. Let's see if I can do it. Yes, start a poll. All right, here we go. Ask a question. Who would you vote for? And let's do DeSantis, Trump. Let's see what the live crowd says right now, or Biden. Ask your community. There we go. Let's see if that worked. Let me know if you guys can see it and go ahead and vote in the poll if you can. I would vote for Trump, says somebody else. All right. Oh, okay. I see votes happening. I see Trump popping up there. He's at 76%, 80%. I can only see Trump for some reason. 73%. I see the votes coming in. Why can't I see everybody? That's interesting. I can't see Biden and I can't see. There we go. All right. DeSantis is at 21%. Trump 72%. Biden's got 7%. So there's people that are still are going for Biden. But man, Trump's running away with it with this group right here. The Ram fam is are fans of Trump. Looks like 72%. And yeah, I mean, like right now, like you're not alone, Ram fam. What I'm hearing is polls across the board, Republicans and Democrats, they are not happy with Biden's performance. So we will see. Crazy Finn says, laughing out loud, Biden, Trump, but not if McConnell was his running mate. Oh, McConnell. You think that Trump would pick McConnell as his VP? Sonia, let me know your thoughts on that. I thought that they have not seen eye to eye in quite some time. If they did that, that would be shock. I would be shocked if they became running mates. I would not vote for DeSantis because he wants to take away Social Security. I'm going for Trump, says Vicky. Really, what is DeSantis' stance on Social Security? That's interesting. I did not know that he took that stance. Let me see here. I'm going to look it up right now. DeSantis, let's see where he thinks about Social Security. That is interesting. Donald Trump targets Ron DeSantis and other GOP foes on Social Security and Medicare. Trump campaign. Oh, wow. This just came out an hour ago. This is interesting. Let me know if you guys would want more information on this, on DeSantis and his stance on Social Security. Trump campaign targets DeSantis. Votes in Congress on Medicare and Social Security. Whoa. Okay. Who said that? I'm going to have to thank you for giving me like a tip on that. I did not know that. Let's see what it says here. This just came out an hour ago from the Hill. This is breaking news. I didn't even know. What is this? Trump campaign targets DeSantis votes in Congress on Medicare and Social Security. The Trump 2024 campaign took aim Sunday, today, at Florida Governor Ron DeSantis for his votes on Medicare and Social Security when he was in Congress. DeSantis is colluding with his globalist handlers to go full never Trump in order to gaslight the people into thinking that Medicare and Social Security should be ripped away from hardworking Americans, Trump said. Wow, okay, I would be really interested to see what DeSantis has said about Social Security and Medicare. This just came out an hour ago. This is today. I should have did a video on this. I did not know that this came out. Somebody gave me a hot tip. I'm going to have to take some notes on this and get you guys caught up tomorrow on this. Let me see here. DeSantis. I'm going to read into this more, and I'll get you guys an update on Social Security, Medicare, and the stance of Ron DeSantis. Wow, and this is huge right now. You guys know that this year is the year of Social Security and Medicare. And so if DeSantis is got something on him, what is that? Let me stop the one. Then that could be very disruptive if he's trying to run. But I will look into this more. Interesting. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Is he saying that they need to raise the Social Security age? In an email also included a poll, 79% of Americans say that they oppose Social Security. All right. Ron DeSantis has long embraced a plan to cut Social Security and Medicare, as well as raising the eligibility age of both the programs. Yet the majority of Americans remain united in their opposition to these positions. The fight over Social Security and Medicare benefits have been embattled topics among lawmakers, with Democrats accusing Republicans of wanting to cut the programs. Republican leaders have maintained they're cutting those programs is off the table. They're not going to do it, but have offered some solutions, including raising the retirement age. Funding for Medicare is expected to hit a shortfall in 2028, with Social Security also hitting a shortfall in 2032. Oh, wow. So there it is, you guys. They're saying that Ron DeSantis, that his stance on Social Security and Medicare is that he wants to raise the retirement age, which they're saying in some form is cutting Social Security. Wow. Okay. Who was that? I got to shout you out. That is a good, that was a good tip. It was somebody that said they wouldn't vote for DeSantis because he wanted to cut benefits. It was Vicky Owens. Shout out to Vicky Owens. Vicky, you're going to be dedicated in the next one. Steve, you have to watch one of his videos on how he thinks it's funny and Social Security could be cut. It was me, says Vicky. Vicky, I got you. I'm going to shout you out in that video too. Vicky Owens. Vicky, are you a part of the membership too? Like, were you in there? I want to say you were. I can't remember. I'll have to double check. But thank you for that, Vicky. I'm going to go ahead and get some more information for you guys on that. That's huge. That just came out an hour ago. They said that just came out today, that Trump is announcing he's bringing it out. Man, that's the thing. Like they say that Trump, when you run against him, he's just so brutal that he will try to destroy you. So I'm going to see if I can get the video footage as well of what Trump had to say, so that way I can share it with you guys. But interesting. Let's see what the poll says now, if I can see it. All right, DeSantis. Wow. Okay, DeSantis dropped after that. DeSantis down to 15%. Trump up at 70%. Biden at 15%. So after 6 minutes, we've got 100 votes. 70 people voting for Trump over DeSantis and over Biden. DeSantis isn't the man you think he is, says Vicky. Wow. Okay. You know, Vicky, I'll have to take a look. Actually, I've spoken to several people that I know are of the conservative perspective. There's a lot of them that are actually interested in seeing DeSantis run. But I've seen a lot of people saying that they want Trump to go for it. Now, I'm curious, are there any people in here that maybe want a Democratic president, but they don't want Biden? Who would you go for? Now, I've heard a lot of people say Bernie Sanders, but I know he's very far left, and it's hard for him to get support from the Democrats because he's a self-proclaimed socialist, just totally getting away from capitalism and a lot of the things that our country is based upon. But do you think that we should go with Bernie Sanders? Do you think that he will just give everybody free money? See, here's the thing is that his policies are really great in the fact that he wants to help out those that are in need. You know, he wants to boost Social Security. He wanted to give out stimulus checks, child tax credits, but he wants to give all of this money. And the thing is, We could give out all of that money, the inflation that's going to be caused, and where's it going to be sourced from? Right now he's saying that millionaires and billionaires should pay their fair share, and he's proposing taxes, capital gains tax, and all of these things that are just absolutely going to destroy a lot of businesses and the wealthy. So it's borderline socialist. Let me know. Well, borderline it is. Let me know your thoughts. Who would you vote for? Who would you have run if you wanted to see a Democratic president? Is there any Democrats in here? What's interesting about the Ram Them is we've got both sides. I encourage you to express your opinions on here. I want both sides. Let me know, if you were a Democrat, who would you go for? Would you go for Biden? Would you go for Kamala Harris? Would you go for Bernie Sanders? Would you go for, let me know, who would you go for? Now, in addition to that, like I said, we've got the main ones on the right side. For the Republican GOP, we've got Trump and DeSantis. And man, the chat is going nuts here. Let me see if I can get in here on some of the comments. Let's see, people saying Trump. Gains Creation is saying Steve. No to the Democrats. Let's see here. None of them. I wouldn't vote for any of them, says Lori. Governor of California. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Charlene. That's right. What's his name? Governor of California. Wow, he's escaping me. He's got the slick back hair. He's tall, slender guy. What's his name? Somebody remind me. Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom. He is Nancy Pelosi's nephew. Yeah, he could be a strong Democratic candidate. I could definitely see that. It feels like Gavin Newsom runs strong for the Democratic side as a strong Democratic governor, and then Ron DeSantis runs pretty strong on the Republican side. A lot of people support those two guys and said that they would love to see them run. And they're saying instead of having a Trump-Biden runoff, we should have a DeSantis versus Newsom runoff. Man, what would you think of? We had that. We had some new blood, and it was the governors of California and Florida. Newsom is another communist, says Love. How about Hillary Clinton and Michelle Obama? All right, let's see here. So we've got the vote running. I'd say Trump pretty much took that one. I'm going to end it. I'm going to run another poll here, and you guys let me know. I'm curious to see what you think. Okay, what would you rather see? What would you rather see? Trump versus Biden? Or would you rather see DeSantis versus Newsom? All right, let me know what you think. Ask the community. Here we go. I'm curious to see what people would think, if they would rather see Trump and Biden, or if you'd rather see DeSantis and Newsom. If you'd rather see these younger guys coming in that are the governors, or would you rather see Trump and Biden, see a repeat? And also, it looks like, man, if we had a repeat, is Trump going to win? Is Trump going to take back the presidency? Let me know what you think. If Gavin ran, he would win, says Aaron Marshall. Oh, Aaron, hey, how's it going, man? Glad to see you on. Aaron, check out his channel. He's got a channel that I've been helping him out with where he's singing. Shout out to Aaron. As you guys know, I do the YouTube, but I also do real estate, and I just started coaching people, trying to help people out. Aaron's channel is doing great. He sings gospel music. Aaron, what's the name of the channel again? I forgot. You've got some numbers in there. It's like, let me know when you get a chance. Put it in the chat, and I'll shout you out, because he has been growing great. I think, what have we been going for, like 100 days, and he's got like 100 subscribers now. He's been doing awesome. Super proud of his work. All right, the chat says people are saying still, we want to see a repeat of Trump versus Biden. Don't want to see DeSantis versus Newsom. Very interesting. Okay, so then who would the young blood be? Beloved in song. Isn't it like, aren't there some numbers in there, brother? It's Beloved in song. Let me know the handle, and I'll put it in there for people. Trumpy will succeed. I guess I would support Trump, says Charlene. Gavin is awful, says Johnny. Newsom destroyed California. Why put him in the White House, says Kevin. Pelosi is related to Newsom. Yeah, she is. She is. Nancy Pelosi is the aunt of Gavin Newsom. Lenny says Trump 2024. Get a clue. Do your research. Trump will never see prison, says Vicky Owens. A repeat of Trump and Biden, and no charting this time. Don't forget about Pence. Oh, Mike Pence. What do you think about that? Steve, read my message, please, says Gaines. Gaines, what was your message? Let's see here. Gaines says, me and my husband receive a small social SSI. And if they drop income gap, how do we get being married? Gaines, I'm afraid I don't understand that. Could you rewrite it for me so that way it's a little bit more clear for me? 81% of people still saying Trump versus Biden. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think here. Pence is too weak. Oh, man. Pence, boo, boo. Did you see my short today? Go on my channel, check out my shorts. It was yesterday or the day. It was the day before, I think. Mike Pence opened up to the NRA in his home state, of Indiana, and they booed him. He said, "Hey, NRA, hello, NRA," and they booed him. Like they shouted out, "Boo!" And somebody said, "We love you, Mike Pence," and he said, "I love you too." Then after that, later on, Trump went on the platform and he said, "Hey, I hope you guys gave Mike Pence a warm approval." And then people started booing and laughing. And he was like, "Oh, the truth is Mike Pence, he's a nice guy." Man, that was brutal. So, I mean, there's a lot of people that disapprove of Mike Pence after everything that has happened. So I'm not sure. I don't know if he would make it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's see here. I would like to see a person run that is honest and is for the American people. That will never happen. One, you have to be rich. Number two, you have to be related to a politician in office. I do not like either party. Number three, you have to be a liar. Yes, we do. Boo Pence, says Goldie. Put Trump back in. We need to fix everything, says Jorge. Let me see. The Jim Jordan and Ron Paul. Oh, there's some younger guys there. Jordan is a man. He's young. He's what's funny? Let me know if you guys do this. Okay, so what we do, so my wife and I do sometimes is we will look up the politicians. This is what we do this is what you do for fun when you're a political YouTuber and you talk about the economy. We'll look up the politicians and we'll look up their history and we'll just see like what they're about and try to find out some information on them. Man, some of them, my goodness, some of the stuff that has happened and they just kind of try to keep it quiet. There is some dirt on some of these politicians that is like, wow, like you can't believe like some of the things that have happened and these people are in office. Now, now I might be thinking, let me just double check here really quick. Jim Jordan. I'll make sure I'm talking about the right one here. No, I'm thinking about somebody different. Okay, so Jim Jordan. I'm thinking about what's his name? Jordan. Is it Harv? There's a young guy in there, and he's got nothing on him. He's a good guy in the Senate. Man, what is his name? He's a young guy, and he's the one that wanted stimulus checks. It was him and Bernie Sanders, and people were shocked because he was like one of the only ones that were Republican that was saying people need checks. Senate Harley. There he is, Josh Harley. Okay, Josh Harley of Missouri. He is one of the ones. He's a Republican, and I mean, let me know if you've heard anything on Josh Harley. I was trying to find something on him. He's squeaky clean. Can't find anything on him. He's a politician. He's really young, and he's one of the only ones that I've seen where he doesn't got some kind of crazy thing going on. Josh Hawley. Yes, Josh Hawley. That's right. A lot of people are saying he's a good man. Yeah, I haven't found anything on him. How about Ted Cruz, says James. Yeah, what about Ted Cruz? Let me see. Monica says, blessings to you, Monica. Trump and Carson, Trump, Tulsi Gabbard. A lot of people like Tulsi Gabbard. And actually, let me just double check here. Is she the one? She's the one, right? That she was a Democrat and then she said she's going independent. Tulsi Gabbard. I believe so, right? Tulsi Gabbard, American politician, United States Army Reserve officer and political commentator who served for the U.S. Representative of Hawaii's second, former United States Representative Tulsi Gabbard. Tulsi Gabbard, political views. Position. Is Tulsi Gabbard really a Democrat? In October of 2022, Gabbard announced that she had left the Democratic. Yeah, she's the one. A lot of Republicans actually like her. And I remember I had a buddy of mine that was following the presidential run, and he said, if the Democrats have anybody that could win it, it would be Tulsi Gabbard. And he's like, because she's right in the middle, in my perspective. This guy had said, and he said, and she's a strong candidate, and she's competent. This was the opinion of my friend. And then he said, like, she could be a real threat. Then she had dropped out, she fell out, and then I was shocked to see that actually now she has turned. She left the Democratic Party. She's going independent. And yeah, let me know if you think that Tulsi Gabbard could be a strong contender for the presidency. Goldie says Marjorie Taylor Greene. What is your opinion on Marjorie Taylor Greene, Goldie? Let me know. Man, she's one of the ones. I gotta let you know. There's some dirt on her, and man, it's very unfortunate. Let me see here. You have to research their character, not just the politics. Yes, exactly. Says Vicky, you're right on. You got to look at their character. Start your victory garden. Reduce food costs. Trump in a meeting. I'd like Jim Jordan or Ted Cruz as a VP for president. Yeah, that's possible, Rick. We'll see who Trump decides that he wants to add on as his VP. Phil Murphy for governor, New Jersey. No to Tulsi Gabbard, says Shijay. She has guts, says Goldie. Is Romney throwing his hat in the ring for president? Mitt Romney, we will see, Debbie. We will see. You know, I would not be surprised. I kind of feel like with the way things are going with Biden, that we could see a lot of people maybe start trying to go for it. Steve, I sent 6 messages, says Gaines. Gaines, okay, let me know what it is. Let me see here. Let me go back up and see. I know you had sent me one, but I couldn't really see it. Something about SSI. I didn't understand it. Steve, I sent it again. All right, let me see if I can help you out here, Gaines. What is your question? Steve, I sent the message. All right, Gaines, write out your message again, because I don't see it. And I didn't understand it before when you'd written it out. So just go ahead and write it again. Let me know. And by the way, just in case you were wondering, our poll, it looks like everybody's saying Trump and Biden repeat, DeSantis and Newsom no. So I'll let it go for a little bit longer if anybody else wants to put their vote in there. And let's see here. Sonia, Patricia, Tulsi Gabbard sides with the globalists. Well, they made an oath to our country, and they turn around and put money into into other countries through businesses, says Sonia. Yeah, a lot of people are upset with the money that's going out overseas. Yeah, it's unfortunate. SSI is a big pyramid scam, says Arthur. Manchin, an independent looking to run. You know what, KT, I would not be surprised. As I let you guys know, I just saw a report, actually came out like a week and a half ago, but I just saw it today about Manchin saying that he feels like he was lied to by Biden, said he would not support Biden. And he says the bottom line is we can do better than this. And a lot of people are saying that Manchin wants to have a run for it. So we will see. President Manchin, Haley. Hey, Steve, make sure that you pray tonight for us because of the weather. A little bit worried about the roads and the slipperiness. Me and my husband told me, and truck in the back. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people are getting hammered with pretty bad weather right now. Let me know how it is where you're at. I know here in Houston, it is great. What's interesting about Houston is the weather patterns, the way the weather goes. It's like it swoops across the United States, goes down, it starts to go up, and it goes across to the East Coast. And Houston, we always get like the edge of everything. So there's like a massive freeze and snowstorm. It just gets really cold down here. Or there's like something going on. It's like we're on the edge of everything down here. We just barely get hit. So I don't know what's going on. I know that people are saying there's massive severe weather all around the nation. Here in Houston, it's like really nice. It's like cool. So I'm guessing maybe there's like cold or there's rain in other parts of the nation. And we're just getting like this cool breeze coming through because we're getting the edge of everything. Somebody saying Trump Cruz, rain all day and night, says Virginia. Okay, yeah, that's what I saw something about severe weather, but I didn't get a chance to read it. Manchin is a rich and very selfish man. He was an awful governor of West Virginia. My best friend works for West Virginia, governor for 20 years, and he worked with Manchin. Patty says Trump all the way. Patty, you know what? You might be getting your wish. According to my polls and what we're seeing, looks like Trump is running away with it. Now, we will see. And right now on the poll, for those of you that have voted, we got 115 votes in. They're saying they want to see a repeat of Trump versus Biden, not DeSantis and Newsom. Steve, I sent it again, says Gaines. Gaines, where is it? Put it in the chat right here. Copy it, paste it, put it in the chat for me. Oh, here we go. Me and my husband received SSI, $223 each. And I get also Social Security, SSA, $866, and have a small business. What's the income cap for a married couple? So the income cap for a married couple for Social Security. Let me double check for you really quick here, Gaines. Social Security, and there's probably a bunch of people on here that already can tell you what it is. Social Security income caps 2023. All right, so it says in 2023, this limit is on your earnings. It is $56,520. If your earnings will be more than the limit for the year and you will receive retirement benefits for a part of the year, we have a special rule that applies for earnings for this 1 year. All right, now, okay, that's just randomly from some article. Let me make sure I get you good information. Why does Social Security wage cap increase each year? What are the wage increases? Social Security, okay, retirement income cap. For full retirement, 2023, if you're under full retirement age, the annual earnings limit is $21,000. But let's see here for if you will, but for a married couple, let me get that for you. Okay, no, that's for if you're working. Let me know if you guys know. I know that there's so many people on here that get Social Security. Let me know if you know what the cap is. I know that for a single individual, isn't it like 25,000? Retirement receiving earning. What is what is it for a married couple? So we can help Gaines out here. Married couple retirement income cap, Social Security. Of course, when I'm live, that's when I can't find it. If anybody knows what it is, let me know in the comments. Let's see. I think it's 50K, says Virgil. Virgil, that sounds right, because I want to say normally it's like roughly around double, right? So it's like 25 for individuals. So Gaines, I think the answer to your question is like roughly 50K. But don't quote me on that because I'm having trouble finding it. I'll see if I can find it for you. I'll write that down. SSI and SSA cap on income. All right, I'll try to see if I can find that for you. All right, you guys. Oh man, I have been on here for 45 minutes. I was just going to take a little break and get you guys an update to what was going on, but I have got to play Animal Cross with the kids, Animal Cross and some Super Mario 3D World. Got to have some fun with the kids a little bit here. They said on LA Late, YouTube said that there are supposed to be raises to the benefits lifetime. All right, Gaines. I don't like talking bad about other channels, but let's just say that if other channels don't provide you the sources to their information and they don't put it on the screen, if they don't link into the description and they don't allow you to comment, I would question the legitimacy of their reporting. That's all I'm going to say about that. There's a lot of good channels out there, and there's also ones that are questionable. So I will just say that. And I always try to do my best to show you guys the information so you can know for sure that it is accurate. So yeah, that's what I would say to that. People giving thumbs up. People saying thank you. Thank you guys so much. You know what? God bless you guys. Don't forget, smash the like button. Helps out the channel. Oh, let me end this poll. And also, if you want to join the members group, I'm going to be asking for topic updates or topic ideas. So if you guys got topic ideas, join the membership. But you don't need to be a member. You can let me know your topic ideas. But if you do join the membership, family and I appreciate it. And also, I'll try to make sure that you get the specific info that you're looking for. But you guys, thank you so much. Have a blessed day. King Bob, Super Mario Brothers was a fun movie. Yes, we saw Super Mario Brothers yesterday. The kids absolutely loved it. It wasn't bad. I enjoyed it. It was pretty fun. It was a good movie. If you got little ones and they're into Mario, take them. They'll definitely love it. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, if it's your first time here, and I'll keep you guys up to date on everything. And members, I will see you in the members section. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.